One thing about me is I'm absolutely crazy. And I said let's paint our entire living room. So while my fiance is at his job, I'm going to be painting this entire living room and redoing the whole bottom part under the chair rail with shiplap and navy blue. So here's the before so we can see. Okay, here's the before. I was trying out some paint colors, but does not look good. It's just like really old paint. I had to patch all those holes. This needs to go. And so yeah, I've got a lot of paint to do, but let's see how fast we can make this living room refreshed. Also, I'm not using painter's tape, and I'm not taking off I'm actually going to take off the light things just because I don't want there to be old paint underneath it. But I'm not doing paint the right how a painter would do it because I'm lining this myself. I'm not doing any painter's tape stuff, so. So we're back in the paint clothes. It's actually the next day because I was a little delulu thinking I could get all of this done in one day without Jonathan's help. So I got most of the walls done, and I have to do a second coat because the guy at the paint store asked me did I need a primer, and I probably should have said yes, but I've never used a primer before, so I thought I would be good with just painting the white, but it would not cover the other colors, so I have to do a second coat around this entire room. And also, I'm not tall enough to get up here, and this ladder's not tall enough. So we did some sketchy stuff last night where Jonathan had to get on this side of the room and line the top, and it's looking real bad right now. So we're trying to finish, and we're getting to the shiplap on the bottom whenever he gets home from work.
Bro.
I forgot we had to finish this side of the wall, so now we're just gonna finish this. So we're back many hours later, now that Jonathan has got home, and we got the shiplap, and he's cutting it. This ended up being a lot more expensive than I thought because the shiplap costed $95, along with a nail gun we had to have to do the shiplap, which that was also $100. But now we don't even need the nail gun because you have to have an air compressor with the nail gun, and I didn't know that. So now we're just hammering this in instead of nail gunning it. We also had to buy the paint to go on the shiplap, and we also had to buy a saw. Because I thought that you could get a drill attachment saw, but in fact you cannot. So we had to go to his mom's house to borrow her saw because the saws were like $300. So anyways, now I'm just deciding on colors to go on the shiplap. We have blue, we have green, we have this other blue, we have this other green, and we have this green, which I don't know if I want to use that one, but now I'm just trying the green on here. Okay, if anybody's still watching at this point, we actually finished all of the wall there that I was showing earlier. We finished that wall as well, and now he's finishing the last wall right now.
Mus, you've lost your mind.
Okay, this project has been ongoing for approximately 8 months, as I said, but we finally finished. We got all the shiplap done in the last video, and then I painted, did the second coat, did all the things. So now we are done with the living room. Well, we're not done. We still have to get a TV stand, and I have to finish the mantle because it's pretty bare right now. But other than that, I will give the final reveal of what the shiplap and the paint looks like. Okay, here we go. Here's this corner. Looks good. You're gonna have to ignore the carpet, as I said, because the carpet is horrible. We're ripping that up next and putting down hardwood floor. Here's this. Best show ever, by the way. Here is an overview. We also, from the beginning of this video, we got a new couch. And I wish I could turn this in 0.5 right now. We got a new couch, we got a new TV, got a soundbar. This is where I was talking about we have to get a TV stand because those cords, as I was talking about, okay, what's going on? We have no option to put those under a cord cover because of the the chair rail. Because of the chair rail, we have no option. So we're just gonna get a really tall TV stand so that the cords can kind of cover up because I hate that. But yeah, this is basically the finished product. I think, can you tell that he sits right there? Look, this is crazy work. It looks pretty good, honestly. Here's the other side of the room view. We're painting the chair railing, which is going to be including all of the doors and all of the, oh my gosh, this video, I don't know why it keeps doing that. Painting all the chair railing, painting all of that, all the sides, the doors, a different color because that color obviously doesn't look good. That's gonna take some time to do, but I can make another video of doing that as well. But this is the finished product, and I think it looks really good. At least it looks better than what we used to have, which was like a dark brown. It wasn't a dark brown, it was like a yellowish brown, which was pretty dark. So I think it does look better. We'll never do shiplap again. Do not recommend anyone ever doing shiplap.